Springs, I probably spent half a year in the 5th grade, and we moved back. And then we ended up going back for a year and then back. So we ended up coming back. And so that was like a spiritual battle to me, or not really spiritual battle, I guess. It was one of those things where I didn't know what God was doing. Like, God, I'm praying. I was a child. I was newly saved not too many years before that. But I know that there's a God fighting for me. Whatever's going on in my life, I know he's fighting for me. Can we take comfort today in knowing that the angels are fighting on our behalf in the heavenly realms? But also know that the devil's fighting against us. Man, that's one thing we have to remember. 1 Peter 5:8 says, be alert and of sober mind. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour. And y'all, I don't want it to be me. And I'm not going to play around with his evil darkness tactics. And I got enough struggle that it is. Ever since the devil schemed Adam and Eve into sin, he has been scheming us as well. Can we agree with that? Now, I believe Halloween is one of his biggest schemes. It's a time when even Christian churches will fall for the 31st. But now I will say, as far as the church goes, I'm thankful that the church is giving alternatives, fall festivals and things of that nature, to help bring people and children into like this stuff and enjoy and be a part of this stuff. In John 8, chapter 12, Jesus spoke again to his people. He said, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, not even at a haunted house. Never walk in darkness. So why do we compromise and say, it'll be okay just this one night? We shouldn't do that. But he said, but you will have the light of life. That's what I want. I want the light of life. What a short glimpse of the God just because we run into occasional hard times. We refuse to wear masks and play games. We don't maneuver and manipulate behind the scenes, and we don't twist God's word to suit us, to suit ourselves. Rather, we keep everything we do and say out in the open. The whole truth is on display so that those who want to can see and judge for themselves in the presence of God. If our message is obscure to anyone, it's not because we're holding back in any way. No, it's because these other people are going the wrong way and refuse to give it serious attention. I feel like that's what a lot of people are doing here. If you don't mind me breaking that in for a minute. You see, we need to be strong enough in our Christian faith to stand up for Jesus and say, this is wrong. Amen. And we have to, help people understand that we're not trying to judge y'all in any way. We're just trying to help you come to a saving grace of Jesus. And so it's not that we're trying to be judgmental. But it says, all they have eyes for, they're stone blind to the dayspring brightness of the message proclaiming Jesus Christ, the Master. All we are is messengers, errand runners for Jesus, for you. That's what he's saying. That's all we are. We're not trying to pump ourselves up to be anything like holy, righteous, spiritual, sinning people. We believe more and more grace, more and more people, more and more praise. So we're not giving up. How could we? Even though on the outside it often looks like things are falling apart on us, on the inside where God is making new life, not a day goes by without his world are going to stay